Hello, there's no, blah. Welcome to volume 13. Weeds or something? I don't remember. Anyway, we are here to, I'm guessing, we're gonna visit Roxy to her questionable place. I spent a good few days fucking around with your newest friend. They seem to be on their respective path towards something. You're not exactly sure if the self-actualization is part of it, but you're trying to not be too bad about it. These third friend groups seem to have a lot of interpersonal complexity. That's interesting. To be fair, you'd only really know half of the friendship quadrangle. It's probably past time to meet the other two corners of it. See what all the fuss is about. Get your side of all the drama before you leap on any more judgments. You thought a lot about what you said to Jake and what you wanted to say, but didn't. Well, it is what it is. You're ashamed at the thought that you might also be erring passively on the side of friendship sludges uncomfortably in your belly against the fear that you may be choosing too much, wanting too much, changing too much, because you thought a lot about what Jay said to you too. That's probably why you botted to get Roxy address from Jane. You can exactly stop making new friends because you aren't ready to think about what your purpose will be without that, but maybe you could do it in an old-fashioned way this time. What do you mean by that? Show up on somebody's doorstep, you have accepted human method of following direction to their domicile-specific government-assigned number. Seem like it might be better start than just jumping directly to them when they're taking a shit or something. It is what it is. It is definitely a hypothetical situation and not all something that happened to you recently. It happened to us recently? Anyway, you came up with the plan. Everything, you are not a real mailman, and you know of, but you've grown to appreciate the respect the profession, so you don't mind lapping it once more. Wait, wait a minute. Wait. So we are faking our mailman job again? You wonder briefly if there might be other guises under which peoples might go up for another personal house and knock on their door, but almost none of your friends ever leave their fucking rooms, so you are sure wouldn't know. You zap down the street from her house and walk up to the long scary driveway to the trees over a bridge. And up to her door. Okay, so not exactly a normal human method, but what were you supposed to stroll all the way to the New York from Jane's place? She offered you bus money, but then you remember her fortune is tainted. Her fortune is tainted. She vacillated between giving you every single one of her dollars and burning it all in a symbolic bonfire until the two of you landed on moving it to that new, hopefully untraceable bank account. You're really not sure how deep the Battered Witch surveillance goes, but Jane seems satisfied at least. You're going through a lot, you know how it is, having to endure huge life impending bouts of information being tossed at you more or less weekly yourself. So yeah, you escaped your step in your mail personally sojourn, but you made it to Roxy House in a respectable manner, which was the whole point. You're gonna make the fuck out of a good impression. You knock and you wait. This person seems such an adult. Look like. Is that really Roxy? The person who comes to the door is not Roxy. At least she doesn't look like the photo of Roxy Jane showed to you. Oh fuck, unless Roxy's a catfish. You did not expect this. So funny. Oh, it's you. This could be interesting. It is? You blink, it is you. She got the part right. You know her, you scour her feature, it does seem familiar, like a friend you almost had, or did have, very long ago, or moderately long ago, depending on the perspective you're looking at the time from. I wonder, have you two met before? Catfish Roxy. No, we have not, nor are we expecting the pleasure. Oh shit, you thought you were on to something for once. You wonder how many more levels of memory are buried, twisted under a blown synapse in your burnout brain. You have to move forward and give up on chasing down whatever bug-wild theory you were inching toward there. The real mystery is afoot with this stranger. This feels like a decisive moment if there ever was one. Catch the catfish in the river of lives. There's gotta be another answer here. Catch the catfish in the river of lives. You know how this shit goes. It's time to sit down, just the two of you, to talk through some hard truth before asking Jane if they want to meet for a tense but hopefully cathartic confrontation, which you'll have to film. Of course, shit. Okay, it's go time. You take a deep breath and call her out like the slick sleuth you are. You know she's been pretending to be a friend with Jane online. Oh, this is far cuter than expected. Wait, what? But with this situation, your little self, I mean. I have in no way been doing that. It's more refreshing than I would have thought, though, to be reminded that there are dramas with stakes like these out there, in the midst of all of this. Her eyebrows pulled together as her gaze goes right through you. You turn around, but there's nothing out there. While some of my moves, both personal and political, have brought my path across her and family, I haven't I interfere directly with Jane's life, and I don't intend to start. Okay. Can you say the same, friend? Is there a way you justify the string you're pulling? I won't stop you, of course. I have my own matters to attend. It is only food for thought. I can see you are intellectually unnerved. I just might be worth your while to contemplate the repercussion of the paths you're on. Do you have any further questions, or did you come all this way just for that? You really aren't sure, man. It seems like all you do is contemplate your path and feel all turn around inside. Took it where this makes you feel like you stayed up too late staring at the moon and got all fucked up about existence till you felt too stupid to think anymore. But like in a good way. You stare blankly at her while you try to remember your purpose. I will go ahead and take that as no. Good luck, friend. Why are you calling me friend? Are you Rosie? She shuts the door and you turn, bewildered back towards the long driveway. Well, okay then. You sure met someone. It definitely wasn't Roxy. You don't think whatever just happened counts as friendship, so you guess this one a loss. Was it because you cheated at traveling like a regular person, friendless and rudderless? You start a long pointless walk of penance to somewhere. What just happened? What just happened? Okay. What just happened actually? I'm guessing that my good guess is that remember we hide the alcohol in the middle of the forest. Is there a high chance that Roxy found alcohol in the middle of the forest 30 years later and she started drinking it? I feel like I wait, you are an idiot. This is an adult. You'll be spending too much time with marginally supervised aliens and lonely maroon boy, reasoning that you forgot that Roxy probably lives with her parents. And there's a 50% possibility that of a stuffed grandma rose somewhere in there. Okay, sounds about right. If the pattern holds is feasible, she could have told her mom about you. You play it safe instead of accusing anyone of online identity crime. You ask if Roxy is home. She stares at you for a moment, her lips slightly parted. You get the feeling she's not often caught off guard. You wonder what it is you've done wrong. You ever think you have lived through every possible interaction of an emotion, and then one day a manifestation or narrative agency show up and your doorstep remind you that there's yet another way to experience the cute feeling of a particular loss? No? You do what you best and stare blankly at her, trying to figure out just what the fuck that might mean. Is that not a universal one? Well, then I can clarify. It's a roundabout way of saying no, she's not home, nor will she be for quite a while. I will offer you to take a message for you, but with your bag of tricks, I think you can manage the wait. Why everyone is upset at me? She winks at you conspiratorially. You have never felt less like you were in on a plan with somebody. This has been fun, but I'm not the one you want. I'll go ahead and make myself scarce so things can start moving along. Unfortunately for me, my path is not as flexible as yours or hers. You have wasted considerable time here as it is, and I have my own preparation to contend with. Scoot along before you touch something you shouldn't. She shuts the door and you stand blank and useless on the doorstep. Maybe this isn't the right house and the lady was just having a good time fucking with you. Jane had said she hadn't used Roxy addressing forever, since Roxy didn't really seem to receive things she sent through the mail. Whoever it is was didn't really give you any solid evidence that she knew what you were talking about. You take a minute to consider cryptic shit the woman who is very probably not Roxy mom just told you. You feel like a reveal one fuck idiot taking on the side quest from an enigmatic wizard so far beyond you that you feel like you should have spent way more time grinding first. Feels like that's what she was going for. Anyway, whatever she said was something like, you could manage the wait. Maybe this is one an issue of time, not space. It always seemed to be one of those two bastards, huh? Well, lucky for you, you have power over both. Might as well follow the one lead you have. What the hell is going on? You perch on the bridge over the river, running in front of the house, as fast forward, holding Rock's same name at the front of your mind, ears whirl by you in a visual cacophony. Buildings rises up around you, light flashes, red and hot. There's a rush of busy energy, the ebb flow of a colonial tide, and then a stillness. Right when you start to wonder if you're a mister, you felt it. You wait till it feels right, and you stop. Holy shit, that was a while. You travel forward in time from John's era to meet Jane. You guys, so you suppose it isn't the most unfathomable thing to have to do it again, but wow. Trees that surrounded you just a minute ago are gone, replaced by a sea of crumbling buildings. A low, skittery sound like pressing your ear to an ant colony. The vibes you hear are real bad. You hurry up and knock. The door opens slowly. Roxy. For sure it's Roxy this time. Pick her head out of spot you, then squints at the empty street behind you. Seeing no threat, she bumps the door open with her elbow, drops a huge pumpkin in your arms. You stumble a bit over the door jamb, and she does it, and you almost don't touch the pumpkin in favor of her reaching for her, but she steadies herself in the last moment and leans against the frame, unfazed. Here you go, little buddy. I appreciate your knocking. It's a lot more polite than the usual breaking in and enter you guys, so I picked out a nice juicy one for you. Don't go telling everyone I tried this shit, or else I'll never get sleep again in my life. I just speedrunning produce my door 24/7. What? Unloading snack to every chess guy in existence, with or without rest. Okay, now, but you're eating noises for company. This is not all how you thought this would go, but you honestly should have known better than to do anything with your expectation but throw them into the trash can, so you roll with it and thank her for the pumpkin, calling her name for max politeness. You can't see much over the flagrantly large gourd you are struggling to keep hold of, but you feel her go still. Did she stop reading? You crane your neck and peek over the curve of pumpkin and fuck again with those expectations. You did not anticipate pure terror to the emotions constructed on her face, but there it is. What shit did you just say to me? I just said thank you, Roxy. You open your mouth again to introduce yourself as a friend of Jane mentioned, but all your words shrivel up in your horrible mouth, because Roxy has flattened herself against the doorframe, but her tucked down like you're blinding her. You're not a... say my... ne? She slinks down the floor and kind of rolls back inside, shutting the door behind her. You hear nothing, then a deep heaving sob. What the fuck just happened? You knock politely just once. Hold on a minute, I gotta do something. Don't go anywhere. You hear nothing but footsteps trailing away into the silence. It could be time to head out, but she told you to wait, so you do. You hear nothing if not committed. About 20 minutes in, the low skittering hum in the background fortifies itself into a more present rumble. From around corners and out from the dilapidated door come to the source, the patter of feet, a low, unintelligible whisper, and the click of a joints. It's people, they look like you. It's people and they look like you? Well, almost. It's more than you look like. If a child drew them, their simple frames made simpler with softened edges. Your skin is actually skin, right? They chitter around you and you squish your arm meets to make sure. Yeah, you aren't a chitinous? Woo! Wait, is that bad? You're trying to process whether you're relieved to have the bodily makeup you thought you did, or if you are sad that the space of time you thought you might have finally found your kin was so fleeting. You don't get a chance to sort through it fully because the new guy are surrounding you and they look hungry. It might well be you or the pumping here, so you hold it out toward them and hope for the best. They take it and chitter what seems to be their tanks, shrink back into the night. You check them off your mental list of predators and sit for a beat. Feels like you are waiting for more than Roxy return, like this is a moment of choice. Jesus fuck, with all this effort to try things a new way, what did it get you? Nothing. You never had such a spectacular failure to connect upon first meeting someone. So what are you supposed to do now? You wait, but the familiar push against your reaper to decide something doesn't come. But with this drive to make you choose. Anyway, what if you just wanted to sit on your ass and do nothing, huh? If you are tired of choosing, when every choice you make takes no further from anything good. Who knows, maybe you're supposed to do nothing. Maybe that's what your plan was all along, huh? Tough guy. You don't know who that little jab was aimed at. You don't want anything. You don't want nothing more in this moment than to petulantly slap the reins of choice off your shoulders. If only there were reins to slap. God, impotent rage is the worst. After a minute of a continuous sitting at nothing, you feel it. Go see what the chess guy know. Chess guys know. Give up. And see if Nepeta wants to hang out. Door locked. Smash window, bitch. Oh, I kind of want to do that. Go lock, smash a window, bitch. I'm curious about why did they give me so many options? Go and check what Nepeta. Nice try. Can't tempt me with a fun friend this time. Buck. What? What did you just say? What did you just say, bitch? I cannot go check Nepeta? You cannot check Nepeta? Your best friend? What? You cannot go and check your cool friend. Let's see what the chess guy knows. Doors locked, smash the window, bitch. I kinda wanna smash the window. Go see what the chess guy. More than you know, Chungus. Door locked, smash the window, bitch. Don't tell me what to do, you're not my mom. What? Okay, blinking you feel the desire to act away is replaced by a tangled giddiness at the victory of your inertia. You'll be kind to yourself and call a fortitude and resolution instead. You're gonna see this shit through, do your wild promise and wait. Eventually you curl up on the welcome mat, pass out like a stray kitten. At some point in the night, you open your eyes for one bleary moment as a chess guy lays a blanket over you. A chess guy? The creak of the door next to your ear jolts you awake, towering above you in the sharp bright rays of morning sun Roxy. Oh shit, you are real. I came out here so I could prove to past tipsy me that it was just a daymare or some shit, but now here you are, and here I am. So, let's dig right in. Did you not say human English words including my name to me last night? You did do that. Welp. Time to reckon with this then, I guess. I might still be a little buzzed, so I'm just gonna see how this plays out. Stick with me. They beckon you inside and you scramble to your feet and follow her. What the hell is going on? All the waiting paid off, didn't it? You manage smartness in every direction as you walk just in case there are any entities of narrative concepts around that have the capacity for feeling slighted by such a thing. I feel like there's like the apocalypse and everything died, so I'm the only conscious thing that actually can speak to her. You trail behind her into the living room, explaining how you knew her name via her friends. Oh, that makes more sense, Lemao. That make you the one who convinced Jane of the stuff about reality that I've been trying to get her to see for quite some fucking time. The benefit of being able to be there to show her in person, I guess. She stands next to the couch, her shoulder bunched up, popping her fingers, she isn't looking at you. She told me you could time travel, but she failed to mention the part about how you was some kind of alien. Sorry to offend. But if I'm being real, it's not like our communication style is full or truly without gaps on a normal day. So this checks out. She scrunches her face as up and groans. I'm so sorry. I'm being jelly belly, the Borak downer. Lemao, what in the fuck is wrong with me? Here you are, a friend in the flesh. I'm just over here whining away about my other friends who I love very much. This is just a lot, Lemao. I daydream all the potential friend meeting scenarios that might ever happen, with any and all combos in my 4 whole friends whisking me off on a friend's sojourn. I just didn't consider a new one might show up on my door disguised as one of my little neighbors, so... Yeah, you're super sorry for how last night went down. For what it's worth, you made a friends with a lot of people. All the friend-making skills you learned, your travels didn't save you from fucking tease one up. There's no one foolproof way to do it, you figure. You will know as proven fool. Now, that's a good to hear. Why you have neighbors that look like me? Still, I'm sorry about ditching you right off that path. When I went to find a small sip of courage, which turned into a swing of courage. I got a whole ass bottle of courage, which is, it can happen. So, I did not so much come back outside to confront my harsh realities, namely you, as I did come from the soft real titties of my pillow on the floor next to my bed. What the actual fuck? Anyways, just what I've never heard my name come out someone's mouth right next to me in real life before. You don't come on the booze thing, you're just mad and you don't wanna come off so too preachy just yet. You try another angle instead. You could always try the meeting again, like acting it out. Oh sure, yeah, of course, you didn't mean literally going back and redoing it. This is a salvageable situation. And you don't want to waste a redo if you don't have to. Well, what? What it means is you rarely get shit right the first try. Anyway, might as well give each other a clean slate. You hold your first up and knock on the air in front of you. You hope she thinks this is cool and not lame at all, since you just kinda leapt into avoiding thinking too much about all your false starts. You don't have to worry for long because she's smile is brilliant. She's shivering tension in her body, shifts from anxious to excited. She hops a bit, getting to the moment. She breathes in, smoothing her shirt, then puts a hand to her ear. Oh, is that knocking on my door? Where could it be? She bends her matting in welcome as she opens the invisible door and claps her hands together as she focuses her bright gaze on Pauno. Oh my fucking god! Welcome to the abode, stranger! To my abode! Soon to be more than stranger! Get on here, let's do frienditude! They might be coming up on a little strong for a typical company, but luckily you are in a friend thirsty as they come, even without all goofballness forcing you to be. You introduce. Wait, what? You're talking about me? Even without all golfball nuts forcing you to be. Oh, whoa, chill, buddy. You introduce yourself a step over to pretend terrestrial hand extended. Roxy take it and pulls you into a fast, tight hug. You wrap your noodly arms around her and return it as tight as you can. At first you tell yourself she needs it. After all, you can feel her trembling back and unsteady breath. A minute passes and you realize your hands are shaking too. When was the last time you just held someone? Just let yourself to be held. I kind of noticed there's a cat at the top left. The mom is quiet, his awkward pose. The two of you standing, draped on each other, in the middle of her house. You realize, blandly, the line on the floor there is a window, like the one you fell through right before you. Jesus, how did you get out of Doc's scratch apartment? Now is not the time to think about it, but it's good, calm. You go keep going, honestly, but she steps back and tucks a puff of hair back into place, killing her throat. She's still looking away from you, but she's grinding. Yeah, that was much better. Couple of friendships starting pros right. Tell the right guys to friendship about the two of you, you say. She sits down on the couch and gestures for you to join her. Oh, so you do. Now that you're settled, what's this she said right before your little skit hits your brain right in the face? Has she really never had anyone else around to speak to? Like, never? Never have I ever. What about the chess guy, as she called them? The one she mistook you for? Oh, we can communicate for sure, but not with words really. I don't mean anything bad about them by it. They are really sweet when they aren't sneaking into my home. Plus, I don't blame them for their ways. On account of them being brought in by Butterswitch, summarily forgotten. By Butterswitch? But I don't know where to really on the same wavelength. So it just kind of fucked me up when I thought I of them was looking at me, my eyeballs, and saying my name like I was, lol. Oh, sorry, I'm still mega new to this. Oh Jesus, her eyes flutter close as she shivers. Man, you thought Jake had it rough, but at least he had his grandma for a bit before she died. You wondered to yourself why she doesn't seem to have someone like that. You're about to do some mental math and see if you can work some connection out, but she gathers herself and interrupts you before you can do anything too smart. And to be clear, I can see the difference between you guys now. Yes, that is what she just said. Python, goddammit. Though you don't look like them, TBH. Okay, to be honest. It's just that you have a quality of like personhood to you. Anyway, the point is the resemblance is certifiable. But you're like the Velvenet chess guy? What? Just because you're soft? No, well, you're that too. But the Velvenet rabbit? It's one of the few books my mom left me that wasn't super dense of cerebral Wizard fiction. So read it a lot before I go. I think it's like someone's writing on that Discord chat. So I read it. You can edit it, right? Yeah, no need to, whatever. So I read it a lot before I got grown enough to really appreciate the complexity of the cerebral Wizard genre. Yeah, I know a little Wizard actually. No, you don't know that one, but you're constantly researching for meaning your fucking life. So you will definitely check it out if there's someone like you in it. And she just mentioned it. So she just mentioned her mom, so she's not still around area? Nah. Butter bitch killed her a long time ago. Before I ever got here. Butter bitch? Back when society was on collapse and everything. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck did I... Whoa! But she knew I was coming, so she left me well stocked with the snacks and reading material, and booze to last a lifetime. Though I have to put a considerable dent in that last category, so we shall see if her planning skills truly were up to par when all said and drunk. I thought maybe I was gonna get to meet her and all my other friends in this big IRL multiplayer game. I was gonna kick ass, but now I don't know, I guess I'm not playing anymore. Shit. Shit. You jump up as you put 2 and 2 together. You went to the past before. Oh well, you came from the past, from Jane and Jake's time, which Roxy already knows, but spatially, you were here in this house, then it's that time. There was a woman who lived here then. You thought she was Roxy's mom at first, but then you maybe convinced yourself she wasn't. Since a few hundred years happened between her and now, you don't know a lot what's going on. Oh my fucking god, you what? Was she beautiful? Hold on, let me show you. I'm guessing it's the grandma, so it was Rosie. Roots around, bookshelf for something in your brain, scatter expanding. Is that a gun? Is that a gun? What the hell is that? Okay, I see a cube. I'm guessing that by us interfering, we created apocalypse, or we allowed apocalypse to happen. I'm guessing from the other game. I'm not actually so sure about that. Rapid ray concepts that have been hovering on the periphery of your mind suddenly converge. You already knew that Jane and Jake's deceased grandparents were your friends from the past, but you hadn't considered this since you didn't know Roxy living in the future. Then, of course, all this shit connected, of course, that you will make. If she look like this, she hands you a book cover open to show you the orchard photo. There she is, younger than she was when you saw her last night, bolder than she was when you first met. You can't help saying her name out loud, Rose. OMG. Why did grown up her she say you never met before, though she's not the same person? Fuck, earlier math or you were doing, this is way bigger than 2 plus 2. She's some serious mental calculus. You wiggle all your brain worms at once and it hits. The weight felt different than normal when you hopped from Jake's house to whenever that one place was. How did it happen when you brought Jake's home again too? Your guts dissolved sideways, how they arranged slower once you landed. Had it happened when you first landed in Jane's yard too? You're probably too turned around to even notice then. You know Roxy's super hyped right now, but you tell her that you gotta check something. Do some change. You'll be right back. You zap backward again. What did you tell you about coming back here? Old Rose. What did I tell you about coming back here? Get your grubby time finger and out of my pie before you get caught. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Have a good day, ma'am. And she's mad, which you expected. It also feels like an everyday wiggly bell time jump, which you also expected. You pop out there, this time concentrating on your friend Rose, just a day after you last hung out. You should just feel yourself zoom further backward toward her, right? Off you go and wrong. It's that feeling again, that sideways disfoldment and reconstruction of your crudely rendered bowels. Oh, it's you! No time no see. For you, I assume. Funny thing about that is no, actually, but you'll have explained later. You apologize her for paying her so short visit and head back to Roxy. The feeling compound use you yet again. You pop back to Roxy living. Wait a minute. Did I go back in time to when she was more dealable and then apologize to her and then disappear? Oh my god, I was like, maybe she's mad because of that. You pop back in the Roxy living room fraction of a second after you left. Those brain worms were wiggling on top speeds. Damn, B, you know, you don't know this about me, but I love science project. A little lab and everything. I'm Hiveswap qualified. Wanna take me with you? Oh, sorry, you already went. Ah, fuck there. I go blinking. Miss all the good shit. For the best TBH, else I have sat here worrying that you never come back. Abandonment crisis, thoughts is averted for a moment. High five. What a rare science fact did you learn? What about my mom? You take a deep breath. You're kinda laying down the knowledge tracks a second before your brain cut rolls down them. So you're hoping things make sense as you piece it together word by word. You think this is a different universe? Probably. You what? You met the woman Roxy thinks of as mom, but you also have a friend named Rose. From a while ago, she's friends with Jake's grandma and Jane's grandpa, and you're pretty sure she even read you some of this same fucking book at one point. But they can be the same exact people, even if they all look the same. Things felt different than they do here. Like looking at an inside-out mirror, where every cell of your body does definitely exist. Don't worry. Else to that? Yeah, I'm following you. Would I love to gaze inside of those mirrors and flip my ship some way? I'd be a lie if I said I never thought about that as a general concept. But that's besides the point. More importantly, what you're saying is I have doubled the moms I thought I had yesterday? Or you're also saying you can like go visit any and all moms whenever you want? Just go on a mom visiting bender? No rules, just moms, and I can come along? Well, no, there are a couple of rules, but other than that, yeah. Damn, you thought she might take a more convincing. Look around all my gear and cat clones and general living situation, but all I'm saying is none of that is particularly hard to believe. After all the grief I endured trying to get Janie to believe me. I'd be pretty fucking stupid on not mentioning rude as heck of me not to believe you now. You're my friend. Phew, that's a relief. We're gonna have some of this shit, teenagers at best, so it's good. So it's good she's so easy to win over. It is one of my best qualities, or at least one of my biggest one. Okay. Shit. She looks so done. Although before she gets too excited, one of the rules does seem to be that her mom in this universe doesn't want to be visited, though that's kind of a big one. Oh, I see. Well, she say why? I mean, if you all already hung out, what's so bad about one more chill siege? Unless I don't know. It's okay for you, but you can see her start to blame herself, so you cut her off. It's definitely not that she didn't seem interested, more like she couldn't. She shooed you away every time you tried to say hi, like she was afraid you fucked shit up, which to be fair, you do regularly. Say she was preparing for something. You look around, or someone. Oh yeah, okay. Makes sense. It's funny actually. Oh, I'm joking your leg, it sucks. But like, situationally, it's funny. Because the game I mentioned that Janie's off destroying, a week ago I wasn't even sure if I wanted to play. Was P ready to go to desperate measure to not play it at all, if I'm being totally honest? By the way. But then when Jane said she met you and was all hellbent on doing some righteous smiting to the whole company, I don't know, it hit me that I kinda did wanna play after all. Like I thought maybe I met my mom in the game and I finally get to talk to this lady I built my whole ass sense of self around. Get to see how she's in real actual life and figure out how bad I fucked it up in my version of it. Well, anyway, we're not playing, so it didn't matter. I've been trying to be a good friend and lend my hexer skills to Jane's cause. I heard and I don't know how to tell her. Then you showed up and my options shifted like 27 more times. Really got time to come to terms with being okay to want something before it gets swiped away from me. Well, shit, you really didn't mean to mess with her expectation. You should have kept your mouth shut. Then you figure out that this all meant. She smiled at you and you don't have to have known her long to tell that is forced. Shit, you can fix this. I'm more visited to this universe and Roche couldn't hurt, right? Moms are cool, but so are friends. I'm more visited to this universe, Rose couldn't hurt, right? I feel like there's a... I don't know. Couldn't hurt, right? Moms are cool, but so are friends. I feel like we're just gonna make everything worse. It's like, don't meet your heroes. It's not just moms, you tell her. You can definitely take her to go see any one of the friends she already has to. What's like, right now? If she wants, yeah, you're down for whatever. It's weird to be so nervous about that. Don't get me wrong, I want to see the fuck out some of my friends. Blow my eyes right those guys. Follow across by hugs. It's just really big thing that I'm feeling a little dizzy. Even thinking about even picking one. Yeah, you haven't met all her friends yet, but you're just just enough about the various dynamics for that to make sense. And hey, there's no need to rush. You could take her somewhere else, just the two of you. That way she can still get out of the house and see something new. You guys can sit and talk through who to go see rather than leaping right in. Yeah, okay, that sounds cool. When you then calls me taxi friend. Okay, let's start with somewhere chill, you say, and she nods. Like many things about Earth, there are places you know exist, but that you have no memory of, ever. Having been to, they're just part of your cultural knowledge, learned by your past self and later subsumed into the ever-widening miasma of your mind. You pick one of those places somewhere that feels like at one point it could have been something you cared about. It looks like forest at first, but the pine trees have been shaved by wind. You turn and the earth is front of you, butts up against the ancient stone of an outcropping. It stretches out below your feet in a long striate arc until it curves into nothingness. Beyond is an endless sea of mountains rolling and rolling, fading deep green to blue as they turn into sky. The sun is just below the horizon. Oh, it's so open. Her voice is acquired since you meet her. Her by boisterous charm lulled into a way you ask her if she thinks it will work. You are shitting me? Buster, I've never seen a more gorgeous thing in my entire existence. We're gonna take a fucking seat and soak this nature with every one of our pools. The visible ones, I mean. Don't go get any ideas. Oh dude, TBH, you cool be doing naked cartwheels by now? And I wouldn't have noticed because I said previously my eyes sloping up these sides. Fair, you're not agile enough for that, clothed or otherwise, but you're glad she's like it here. The door you sits for a while soaking it. This is a schedule-free life you led, so however long it takes for her to talk is fine with you. It doesn't take too long though. So, you meet Jake too if I'm not wrong. They talk about you some, but they've been more busy hanging out with you than talking about you if I'm being honest. About Strider. He hasn't said anything about you, and I like to think that he'd tell me if he got the first visitor to his whole life, but maybe he wouldn't be ready to share with me. Why all these things feels the most lonesome people in the universe? It was like, oh, you're probably gonna be the first visitor. What the actual fuck? So you never actually met anybody. What? It's a big thing for me, and for him it'd be even bigger. She seemed poised to continue hypothesizing about him for a while, so you go ahead and tell her that no, you haven't met him, but you're sure you heard a lot about him from Jake. Oh lol, yeah. Why would you get a different version of things from her? Lemao, how far is this drama you wanna get? You're really pretty far entrenched. We are quite down the deep, as far as you can tell, so she might as well fill you in one of the rest. Okay, so about to lay it all out, there you go. Because I trust you, and also I don't know what to do about it all, and some farm fresh opinions might be just what I need. The way she turns to you and clutches her hands together, launching directly into the story, you never think she was new to slumber party gossip. We got quite a lot of quadrangle going down in this friend group. Janie and Dirk are both into Jake. Okay, fair enough. Which, like, fair. He's sweet and hunk, no matter how you slice it. Jake, as you may know, is a wild card here. No idea who he might go for, which is also fair. If I am to continue to be a referee here, because Jane is a stone cold fox. Lucius Babe... Wait, what? Oh, because Jane is a stone cold fox. Okay, Lucius Babe going hecka places. And Dirk is... Woo! He's just about perfect. So, she trails off and wrinkles up her nose. She looks back out over the mountains. Her gaze is heavy with longing. Don't you me? What? Just seems like she's leaning up her spot in the quandary. So let me guess, she's into Dirk? Yeah, well, I'm in there. Like in the last one I mentioned? Okay. What you're doing it again? Oh, just... For a minute you couldn't tell which direction she was headed. You thought she might be jealous of Dirk himself, the way she looked when she said all that. But it's that she has feeling for him. You're just trying to keep up. Oxy laughs and covers her face. Goddamn cold out here on top of the fucking world. You're not wrong, I guess, in a way. Not to continue the vicious call out, but early, it was her mom she said she tried to be like, and now it's Dirk. You're like the president of the universe and trying to figure out who are you trying to on different ways of being to see what it fits. So no judgment there. It's just that it seems like she was a lot of question about who she wants to be. Which is legit as hell. That's life, baby. That's life, baby. Yeah, I guess that's the whole thing, you know? I wanted to be like her because she's family and like the only person I knew about for so long. Then I met him and I was like, oof, there was more unlockable options. Who knew? Maybe I could, I don't know, have followings for him but you're right. Sometimes with him it does get all mixed up. You ever not sure if you wanna be somebody or be with somebody? I mean, it's like to me, I made from nothing. No, I don't want every single piece of his bullshit, of course, but he like his shadow just out to be my range of my vision, like some kind of what if. Me if I had just been. I don't know. If this makes any fucking sense outside my own head, though. What's that you said about Turnaways mirror? Let's hop on that universe jumping train and see where it takes us. Metaphorically, I mean. I'm not ready to move on a single last cheek of this bitching rock yet. In all metaphorical anyway. Well, not the multiple universe thing, that's pretty much of a fact, as far as you can tell. But the turning yourself inside out bit, whatever it is about him that she feels pulling out her thing she wants for herself is probably bigger than him anyway. He's just the person who made her notice, same as it was with her mom. Anyway, it turns out lots of options are unlockable once you realize some locks were in your brain to begin with. Damn, buddy. Is this what you always like to talk to friends, face to face? Holding out piles of the meaningful truths left in the right. It's more like more shit and deep shit, but full of shit and bullshit. This is the conversation I usually have with my friends. It's like, okay, that's just BS among BS, like mixed and wrapped in BS. Or is it just a you thing? I think it's just my thing today. You have absolutely no way of knowing, but you know it happens to you a lot. It's different every time, though it never gets old. Good, because I feel like this got up layer 1, and over my thoughts on feeling about this stuff. I'm a little afraid to dig deeper, but if you're there with me, maybe we'll find some shit in there. And not just big empty question marks. Shit, yeah, you can go for a round too, whenever. Your game keep digging at identity all day if she wants, though. Did he come up here to decide who to visit, right? Does it mean the choices is Dirk? God, I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe, eventually. I see all of 3 of them, plus another friend I haven't mentioned yet, but you get along with her, because she's also an alien. But I might wanna start with my kid mom who is visitable? My kid mom who is visitable. Not yet, though. Well, I never thought I'd be putting things off any longer than I had to, but meeting you has been one of the best things I ever did. I wanna sit and stew this friend soup with you for a bit longer. And savor the bits of my other friend soups when I can. However ready to eat or not I might be. Shit is metaphor is getting away from me. Can you take over? You're not sure how salvageable it is, but yeah, you're down to simmer with her as long as she wants, and you think she and her team mom will get along very well. Share mom trauma and drama included whenever it comes time to introduce them. She shouldn't worry about being perfectly ready either. You must keep ahead to see who she becomes, but you're pretty confident she has in her to be someone she can be proud of and comfortable being. Someone that can look back on this rock seat with kindness too, no matter what choices she ends up making. You're gonna make me cry again, please now. Woo! Also, not that I'm gonna forget today, ever, but I should document. She pulled her phone out and holds it up to frame her shoot shot. Is glowing in the light of sunrise. You watch her, you watch the sun, you watch the fog through the valleys below. Okay, now a selfie. She drapes her arm over your shoulder and points the camera at the both of you. Work it. That was so cute as fuck. She messes with her phone, opening a chat with someone whose handle you don't recognize. You wonder as she sends the photo their way. If it's the island friend, it'd be cool if Roxy was a friend with a troll you hadn't met yet. Hey, you there? IG. But it's okay, I just wanted to say hi. I know we didn't talk much about the game not being on anymore last time we got to chatting, but I know we were both feeling it, and got so many more updates for you when you're back online. Oh, get up. And check out is always a choice ass view peeping right now as a preview. Think of you a lot. TTLY, I don't know what it means. It's time to get comfy on this rock. You may end up being here for a while, since Roxy's not quite ready to get zapped anywhere else. Which is when you consider it's fine. There's a difference you think between inaction and patience. There are small, weighty changes made in stillness. You worried you chose too much. You worried you choose too much, and Roxy afraid she was robbed of choice from the start. Met in the middle. She pockets the phone and grins at you. You lean back and your elbow, tilt your head up towards the sky. Chilling. Hey gentlemen, I hope this is the good one. Because I have a strong feeling that meeting Roxy, Rosie, so her mother, will actually create damage. Problems. Bigger problems. So I'm happy I didn't do that. If you wanna see it, go take the game. I'm not gonna review it. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna check it out. I feel like it's out of place at this point. Hope you enjoyed. This is the end of the penultimate volume. I guess there are probably 2 more because I'm wondering if I want to reach the true ending, since there is one, and that's basically what it is. And I see you again very, very soon. You're lovely. Bye.